Did you know that 37% of seniors over 65 have kidney disease and don't even realize it? Right now, millions of seniors are unknowingly destroying their kidneys with every single sip they take. Here's the terrifying truth. 4 common drinking mistakes are accelerating kidney damage by 300% in people over 60. Picture this. You wake up, reach for your usual morning drink, thinking you're being healthy. But that innocent sip could be silently killing your kidneys. In the next 8 minutes, I'll reveal these 4 deadly mistakes that your doctor probably hasn't warned you about. The 4th one will absolutely shock you. It's something 9 out of 10 seniors do every single day without realizing the devastating damage it's causing. Don't let another day pass destroying your kidneys. Meet Maria Santos, a vibrant 68-year-old retired teacher from Arizona who loved hiking with her grandchildren and tending her desert garden. Maria prided herself on healthy living. She drank what she thought were the right beverages, stayed active, and followed medical advice. But during her annual checkup last spring, her doctor delivered shocking news. Her kidney function had declined significantly, and she was showing early signs of chronic kidney disease. According to the National Kidney Foundation, over 15% of adults have kidney disease, but this number jumps to nearly 40% for those over 65. What's more alarming? Recent studies from Johns Hopkins show that common drinking habits can accelerate kidney damage by up to 300% in seniors. Before we dive into Maria's story, hit that like button if you want to protect your kidneys and subscribe with notifications on. This information could save your life. Now, before we start, go ahead and comment below how much water you think you drink daily. Your answer might surprise you. Today, I'm revealing the 4 devastating drinking mistakes that nearly destroyed Maria's kidneys. These aren't rare habits. They're things millions of seniors do every single day thinking they're helping their health. By the end, you'll discover exactly how Maria reversed her kidney damage in just 90 days using simple changes anyone can make. Let's begin with the most shocking mistake. Number 1, the healthy drink deception. After Maria's hiking group recommended staying better hydrated, she made what seemed like a smart choice, switching from plain water to senior-friendly electrolyte drinks and enhanced waters. The colourful bottles promised better hydration, added vitamins and energy boosts, perfect for active older adults. Maria felt proud of this healthy upgrade and drank 2 to 3 bottles daily. But here's the devastating truth her doctor revealed. These so-called healthy drinks were quietly destroying her kidneys. Most commercial electrolyte drinks contain 200 to 400 milligrams of sodium per bottle. That's nearly 20% of the daily limit for seniors in just one drink. When Maria was consuming 3 bottles daily, she was getting 60% of her sodium intake from drinks alone, not counting her meals. The artificial sweetener trap is even worse. Drinks labelled zero sugar or diet contain sucralose, aspartame or stevia blends that create a dangerous illusion. Your brain thinks you're hydrated because of the sweet taste, but these chemicals actually interfere with your body's natural thirst signals. For seniors whose thirst sensation already diminishes with age, this creates a perfect storm of chronic dehydration. Here's how the 300% damage multiplier works. Aging kidneys already filter blood 30 to 40% less efficiently than younger kidneys. When you add excess sodium, your kidneys must work overtime to maintain blood pressure balance. The artificial chemicals force your kidneys to process foreign substances while trying to regulate electrolytes. This triple burden, aging, sodium overload, and chemical processing, multiplies kidney stress exponentially. Enhanced waters aren't innocent either. Those added vitamins and minerals Your kidneys must filter out what your body can't absorb immediately. Excess vitamin C becomes oxalate, increasing kidney stone risk. Added calcium can crystallize in kidney tissues. What marketers call enhancement becomes kidney punishment. The false hydration effect is particularly dangerous for seniors. These drinks contain just enough water to make you feel satisfied, but the sodium and chemicals actually pull water from your cells to help with processing. You drink more, feel temporarily better, but become progressively more dehydrated at the cellular level where your kidneys need hydration most. Real alternatives that actually protect your kidneys. Start with filtered water as your primary beverage. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses daily. If you need electrolytes after exercise, try a pinch of sea salt in water with fresh lemon juice. Coconut water contains natural potassium without artificial additives, but limit to 4 ounces daily due to natural sugars. Herbal teas like dandelion or nettle actually support kidney function while providing variety. For Maria, switching back to plain water with occasional fresh fruit slices was the first step in her kidney recovery. Within 2 weeks, her energy improved and her ankles stopped swelling. Early signs her kidneys were getting relief. Are you drinking any of these enhanced beverages thinking they're helping your health? Share your go-to drinks below. You might be surprised by what others are discovering about their choices. But this next mistake is even more dangerous, and it's something Maria did every single night that was silently destroying her kidneys while she slept. Maria's second devastating mistake became clear when her doctor asked her to track her daily fluid intake timing. What she discovered horrified her. She was drinking almost nothing until 3 p.m., then desperately chugging large amounts of water and tea before bedtime to catch up on her daily intake. Here's the kidney overload phenomenon that's destroying seniors. Your kidneys can only process about 8 to 10 ounces of fluid per hour efficiently. When Maria drank 32 ounces in 2 hours before bed, her kidneys went into emergency mode, working frantically to filter the sudden flood while trying to concentrate urine for overnight storage. This forced overtime damages the delicate filtering units called nephrons, and once they're damaged, they never regenerate. The bedtime chugging mistake is particularly deadly for seniors. When you drink large amounts before sleep, your kidneys must choose between 2 impossible tasks: process the excess fluid or maintain proper electrolyte balance. They can't do both effectively. Your blood pressure spikes as your kidneys struggle, your sleep gets disrupted by frequent bathroom trips, and the constant start-stop processing creates inflammatory stress that accelerates kidney aging. But the morning dehydration cycle is equally destructive. After 8 to 10 hours without fluid intake, seniors wake up with blood that's thick and concentrated. Dehydrated blood forces your heart to pump harder and your kidneys to work in crisis mode just to maintain basic function. Maria's morning blood pressure readings were consistently high because her kidneys were screaming for hydration while trying to filter concentrated waste products. The medication interaction timing disasters were Maria's most dangerous pattern. She took her blood pressure medication at 7 a.m. with coffee, her calcium supplement at lunch with diet soda, and her evening pills with a large glass of water before bed. Each combination created kidney stress. Caffeine dehydrates, while blood pressure meds need adequate hydration to work safely. Calcium supplements with phosphoric acid from sodas can form kidney-damaging crystals. Evening medications with excess fluid create overnight kidney overload when your body should be resting. Here's the step-by-step optimal hydration schedule that saved Maria's kidneys. Start with 8 ounces of room temperature water immediately upon waking to kickstart kidney function gently. Drink 6 ounces every hour from 8 in the morning to 6 in the evening. This provides steady, manageable hydration your kidneys can process efficiently. Take medications with exactly 6 ounces of water 30 minutes before or 2 hours after meals. for optimal absorption without kidney stress. Stop all fluid intake 2 hours before bedtime, except for tiny sips if absolutely necessary for medications. The breakthrough moment for Maria came when she realized consistency matters more than quantity. Her kidneys began functioning better with 48 ounces spread evenly throughout the day than with 64 ounces consumed erratically. Within 3 weeks of following this schedule, her morning blood pressure normalized and her afternoon energy crashes disappeared. Special timing considerations for seniors. If you take diuretics, drink your main fluid intake in the morning hours when the medication is most active. For diabetes medications, coordinate water intake to prevent blood sugar spikes that stress kidneys. Heart medications work best with consistent hydration. Never flood or starve your system. What time do you drink most of your fluids throughout the day? Tell us your pattern in the comments. You might discover you're following Maria's dangerous timing mistakes without realizing it. The third mistake involves something 90% of seniors do wrong every single morning, and it's creating a toxic combination that's poisoning their kidneys slowly but surely. Number 3. The hidden kidney killers. Maria's third mistake nearly landed her in the emergency room, and she had no idea she was playing Russian roulette with her kidneys every morning. Like clockwork, she'd brew her strong coffee and swallow her blood pressure medication, calcium supplement and multivitamin all at once. What seemed like efficient morning routine management was actually creating a toxic cocktail that was systematically destroying her kidney function. The coffee medication disaster happens because caffeine acts as a powerful diuretic, forcing your kidneys to expel water and essential minerals just when medications need stable hydration for proper absorption. Maria's blood pressure medication became erratic, sometimes too strong, sometimes ineffective, because the caffeine was constantly changing her fluid balance. Her kidneys were caught in a vicious cycle, working overtime to process caffeine while trying to maintain the delicate electrolyte balance needed for her heart medication to work safely. Here are the most dangerous beverage drug combinations that seniors unknowingly use daily. Taking calcium supplements with coffee or tea blocks absorption and creates calcium oxalate crystals that damage kidney tubules. Drinking grapefruit juice with statins overwhelms kidney enzymes, forcing toxic buildup. Taking iron supplements with milk neutralizes the iron and forces kidneys to filter useless calcium-iron complexes. Even innocent-seeming combinations like taking vitamin D with orange juice can create kidney-damaging calcium deposits when phosphorus levels spike. The kidney stone formation acceleration is terrifying. Maria's doctor explained that her morning coffee ritual was creating perfect conditions for calcium oxalate stones, the most painful type. Coffee's oxalates, combined with her calcium supplement, concentrated by caffeine's dehydrating effect, were literally crystallizing inside her kidneys. What's worse, seniors over 65 have 40% less citrate in their urine naturally, so they can't dissolve these crystals like younger people can. Caffeine's dehydrating effect becomes exponentially more dangerous in aging bodies. While a 30-year-old might recover from caffeine dehydration in 2 to 3 hours, seniors need 6 to 8 hours because their kidneys filter fluids 50% slower. Maria was drinking 3 cups of coffee daily, meaning her kidneys were in constant dehydration stress, never getting a chance to recover and restore proper function. The alcohol compounding damage was Maria's weekend secret that nearly destroyed everything. Her weekly wine with dinner seemed harmless, but alcohol and blood pressure medications create a deadly combination for senior kidneys. Alcohol forces kidneys to prioritize toxin removal over normal filtering, while medications demand steady kidney function. The result? Her kidneys were working triple overtime every weekend, accumulating damage that wouldn't show up in blood tests until months later. Safe beverage alternatives that actually support kidney health. Take morning medications with room temperature filtered water. Only wait 2 hours before coffee. Switch to white tea instead of coffee for gentle caffeine without oxalates. Use herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint between medication doses. If you need morning energy, try green tea 3 hours after medications. It contains compounds that actually protect kidney cells. Strategic timing prevents dangerous interactions. Take calcium supplements with dinner, never with morning beverages. Schedule medications 4 hours apart from any caffeinated drinks. If you drink alcohol, do it on medication-free days and follow with extra water the next day. Never take any medication with anything except plain water. Even seemingly harmless drinks like milk or juice can create kidney-damaging chemical reactions. Maria's breakthrough came when she realized her kidneys needed predictability, not complexity. By simplifying her beverage choices and spacing medications properly, her kidney function tests improved dramatically within 6 weeks. Her doctor was amazed at the rapid improvement from such simple changes. The hidden truth is that seniors' kidneys are already working at 60 to 70% capacity compared to younger adults. Every beverage-medication interaction forces them closer to the failure point. Maria was unknowingly pushing her kidneys past their limits every single day. Have you experienced unexplained side effects, fatigue or swelling that might be from mixing drinks with medications? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help others recognize dangerous patterns they're missing. But the final mistake is the one that surprises everyone, including doctors, and it's hiding in plain sight in 90% of senior homes right now. Number 4, the quality crisis. Maria's fourth and most shocking mistake was literally flowing from her kitchen faucet every single day. After 3 months of following perfect timing and avoiding dangerous beverage combinations, her kidney function was still declining. That's when her nephrologist suggested something that changed everything: testing her tap water. The results were devastating. Her clean Arizona tap water contained lead levels at 12 parts per billion chloramine disinfectants and fluoride compounds that were systematically poisoning her already compromised kidneys. The hidden contaminants affecting senior kidney function are everywhere, and most people have no idea. Municipal water systems add chloramine instead of chlorine because it lasts longer in pipes, but chloramine creates toxic byproducts that accumulate in kidney tissues over decades. Lead from aging pipes doesn't just cause brain damage. It destroys the tiny blood vessels in kidneys, reducing filtration capacity permanently. Pharmaceutical residues from antidepressants, hormones and antibiotics pass through most water treatment plants unchanged, forcing senior kidneys to process drugs they were never prescribed. The bottled water myth nearly fooled Maria completely. She switched to expensive bottled water, thinking she'd solved the problem, but plastic bottles create an entirely different kidney crisis. Phthalates and BPA leach from plastic into water, especially when bottles sit in hot storage or cars. These endocrine disruptors interfere with kidney hormone regulation, making it harder for senior kidneys to maintain proper blood pressure and electrolyte balance. Studies show that people who drink primarily bottled water have 22% higher levels of kidney-damaging microplastics in their bloodstream. Hard water mineral buildup becomes exponentially more dangerous in aging kidneys. Maria's Arizona water contained 340 milligrams of calcium and magnesium per litre, nearly triple the recommended levels. While younger kidneys can handle mineral excess, senior kidneys struggle to regulate these compounds. The result? Microscopic mineral deposits form in kidney tubules, gradually blocking normal filtration. Maria's kidney ultrasound showed early calcium deposits that her doctor initially mistook for small kidney stones. Filter system recommendations for seniors on fixed incomes don't have to break the bank. A quality carbon block filter removes chloramine, pharmaceutical residues, and most heavy metals for under $150 yearly. Reverse osmosis systems are ideal, but expensive. However, many models offer senior discounts or payment plans. The key is avoiding cheap pitcher filters that only improve taste without removing kidney-damaging contaminants. Maria chose a 3-stage countertop system for $89 that removed 99% of lead, chloramine, and plastic compounds. DIY water quality testing methods can reveal dangerous problems before they destroy your kidneys. Free test strips from hardware stores detect chlorine, pH, and hardness levels instantly. Mail-in testing kits cost $30 to $50 and reveal lead, bacteria, and pharmaceutical contamination. Many water utilities provide free testing if you call and request it. They're required by law to test upon request. Maria discovered her water's lead problem using a $15 home test kit from the pharmacy. The transformation timeline shows how water quality affects kidney recovery. Within 2 weeks of switching to filtered water, Maria's morning puffiness disappeared as excess sodium and toxins stopped accumulating overnight. After 1 month, her blood pressure stabilized as her kidneys could finally regulate fluids properly without fighting contaminants. At 3 months, her kidney function tests showed the first improvement in over a year. Her filtration rate increased from 52% to 61% of normal function. Special considerations for seniors include understanding that aging kidneys can't recover from contamination damage as quickly as younger organs. Every day of exposure to lead, chloramine, or plastic chemicals creates cumulative damage that may never fully heal. However, stopping further exposure allows remaining healthy kidney tissue to compensate and function better. The economics of water quality make sense for seniors. Spending $200 yearly on proper filtration prevents thousands in future medical costs from kidney disease, dialysis, or transplant procedures. Maria calculated that her filter system paid for itself in 3 months by reducing her blood pressure medication needs and eliminating monthly bottled water purchases. What type of water do you drink most throughout your day? Vote in the comments below. Tap water straight from the faucet, bottled water from the store, or filtered water from a home system. Now here's how Maria transformed her health using these 4 critical changes and the amazing results that surprised even her doctors. Maria's 90-day transformation proves that simple changes create miraculous results at any age. By eliminating enhanced drinks, spacing her hydration evenly throughout the day, separating medications from beverages, and switching to filtered water, she experienced remarkable improvements that stunned her medical team. Scene 2. Improved energy and sleep. Her energy levels soared within the first month. No more afternoon crashes or morning fatigue. Sleep quality improved dramatically as her kidneys stopped working overtime at night, eliminating those disruptive 3 a.m. bathroom trips. Most importantly, her kidney function tests showed a 15% improvement, jumping from 52% to 67% normal function, something her doctor called extraordinary for someone her age. Maria's new sustainable routine is beautifully simple filtered water upon waking, 6 ounces hourly until 6 p.m, medications with plain water only, and complete fluid cut off 2 hours before bed. These habits became second nature within weeks, requiring no special equipment or expensive supplements. The emotional payoff brings tears to her eyes last weekend. She hiked 2 miles with her 8-year-old grandson, without getting winded or needing rest breaks. She's planning a camping trip with her grandchildren this summer, something she thought was impossible just 4 months ago. Your kidneys have served you faithfully for decades. Now it's time to serve them back. Age is never a barrier to healing when you give your body what it truly needs. What changes will you make starting today? Commit in the comments below. Accountability transforms intentions into life-changing results. If this could save someone's kidneys, smash that like button and share it with every senior you care about right now. Subscribe and ring the bell. Your health depends on staying informed about these life-saving discoveries. Tell us in the comments which of these 4 mistakes surprised you most. Was it the enhanced drinks, dangerous timing, medication mixing, or water quality crisis? Your story could help others recognize their own risky patterns. Don't let another day pass damaging your